Hello, Caroline here. Congratulations, you have got through the assessment process and you have got through your adoption panel. So you've been through a lot in the last 6 months and here you are now, prospective adopters. So congratulations, warm welcome to this stage that you are now on. And this is a funny stage, really. People often talk to me about having gone through their panel. They're then hoping to be given, some information about a child or children available when they come out of their meeting. And for some people that does happen, but for a lot of people it doesn't, and it can be a little bit disappointing. And sometimes it can be quite a long time before you hear from your social worker again. So it is a funny process, this stage, the getting linked stage, because it varies in length for everybody. Some people are in this stage for a short time, some people can be in it for a really long time. So on this page there is, as always, a brilliant virtual goodie bag of things for you to help you in this stage. So there's a top sassy tip form around how to help you to stand out in this competitive process, because it is quite competitive, let's be realistic. And it's all about, this stage is all about helping yourself to be in the best position so that when you are meeting with family finders and talking to them about what you can provide for a particular child, that you're in the best position that you can be. Sometimes another family is chosen over you and it is simply because they have got a bigger bedroom, or because they have already got a 8-seater car for the 3 children that you might be looking at and you haven't. It's as simple as that, really. Sometimes it can be simple things, but there are things that you can do to put yourself in the best position that you can when you are meeting with family finders. So there's a top sassy tip form there for you to have a little look at. And one of the things lots of people talk about, and I know I experienced myself when I was in this stage, is just the whole process of how do you choose. And it feels awful, because do you know what? You might be given a magazine, you'll be on websites where you are literally just looking at children up there, bit of information about them, and it feels yucky. For most of us, most people, it just is a bit of a yucky feeling, because yes, there's all the excitement of looking for a child, but it's just the actual process that you have to do that. The actual process of it can end up feeling like you're shopping for a child. I've heard lots of people say that, and that's how it can feel. And it just feels a bit uncomfortable. I just think the best thing is just to be honest about that. To say that is how it can feel. And, let's just say that's how it is. It's how it feels. And it feels yucky. And so there's a little video about that on there, because I want to normalise that for you, and that lots of people experience that. And there is also a little slideshow that just tells you about what the linking process actually is. So having got to where you are, it's kind of what happens in this next stage, because you'll notice on the website, I have split linking and being matched, because there are 2 different things. You are linked and then you become officially linked, and at that point you start working towards the matching process, where reports are written and there's a matching panel. So this stage is actually just about, you can be in this stage for a while, where you are putting in inquiries and hearing nothing back, putting in inquiries and having conversations with social workers. You can be looking at more than one child over a period of time. So this is the linking process, and there's a little video in there just to explain that to you. And there is also some self-care in there for you, because this is the stage where it can be really stressful. It's really hard looking at all these children. You want to adopt them all, but also you can feel really intimidated or worried or anxious around some of the issues that children are presenting with, and you know, you have to be realistic about what you are able to take on as a family, bearing in mind your support network and your actual family in the house already. And that is really stressful. It is such a huge choice to be making and big decisions. So self-care, taking tender loving care of yourself is really important. And there is a video of me talking a bit about why that is so important. Not just the obvious of why it's important to look after yourself, but how that's going to impact you later on when the child comes home. It's actually going to help you with the actual process of bonding with your child and your child being able to attach to you. So self-care is something that's bandied about a lot at the moment. It's really fashionable and it's very easy to dismiss. But I can't state this strong enough. For parents who have children that they have adopted, it is vital. It is absolutely vital that you take tender loving care of yourself if you want your child to be able to develop a secure attachment with you, and if you want to be able to bond properly with your child. So there's a video. You can tell I'm quite passionate about that, but there's a video all about that in this goodie bag. There is also blogs down below that are there to support you in this section of excuse me, in this section of the journey that you're on, where people talk about their experience, where I talk about my experience, where there is lots of support and a programme that is being developed for this section as well. So I wish you all the best during your linking process, and I will speak to you again very soon.